MasterMonster here. Today I'm going to talk to you about my smart map. I tried doing this campaign, but I figured I lost my train of thought about halfway through. So I'm just going to show it off in here because Doom's stat map is broken. It is broken as broke can be. Yes, it works, but not for everyone, and not in certain situations. There's no way to change movement speed. First of all, you're stuck with lame two weapons like in multiplayer. Uh, you have to do some weird coding thing just to get you have to do logic change just to get a weapon, not even a weapon wheel, just to get all the weapons. And even then that's bugged. It's hard to make power weapons or strong weapons kind of limited use. Because whenever anyone picks up an ammo pack, they pick up ammo for all weapons. So if you were to give, even if you were to give them a BFG and like a shotgun, and you only wanted to use the BFG occasionally, you want them to have shotgun ammo at all time. You're gonna have to put ammo packs. That ammo pack is gonna restore the BFG ammo as well, and that's not good if you want the BFG to be kind of like an only thing. There is no pistol, and you cannot make them spawn with no weapons. I honestly don't see what was the problem with having a pistol in this game. In Snap Map, it's not like it's an unusable thing. It's not. It shouldn't be just a campaign only weapon. The props, they're alright. I'm not gonna complain about the props. We have I managed to create a nice homey room, office like area in here. As you see, the logic chains, I've used them. I'm not shying away from logic chains in this map I made. It is very much a story map. I cannot play it for you, however, because sometime between adjusting the last room and like from adjusting the last room and doing this, like I had played through this whole area you see here. I had played through this, picked up this, that worked, all this was working. And then I started working on the final room, which is over here. And now I can't publish it, which I'm sure this room would work. If I've gained enough knowledge about logic chains to know that without playing this, that this would most definitely work. But I guess I can just show off the entire map. So yeah. So, and then I have no doubt in my mind that the end would work, but whenever I go to publish it, my game crashes. Whenever I go to test play it, my game crashes. And it is the most annoying thing in the world to have your game crash, to have to load up Doom, go through the ID software, all the things again, just to have the game, and you gotta like reload. You gotta restart Doom in Snap Map mode. That's something that's really getting my nerves ever since this whole issue popped up, is having to reload it in Snap Map mode. Why not just like do some sort of preloading of the options and then let me choose what I want to spawn in, instead of just automatically putting me in the campaign and then having me restart Doom again because I wanted to actually do Snap Map. I didn't feel like campaign today, or your game just glitched and broke on me and closed me out of the entire Doom thing. I kind of don't want to go into campaign and then restart it just so I can get it in Snap Map. I've all about given up on making this map work, but as you can see, I've put a lot of effort into this. It is a story-based map. So how this map was, for what I've tested and how this map worked, you unspawn, a bunch of stuff happen, a couple things happen. First of all, this dialogue line will play. The time between dialogues is actually quite a decently long pause, so really you don't need a pause between dialogue unless you want them to travel some. But here's what would have been said.
Hello. Welcome to the UAC Mars facility. Discharging your firearms in this facility is a serious offense.
Theta, wake up.
Alright, so that would be the beginning talk scene that would happen to you. During this time, I was hoping the player wouldn't notice this button behind them, because that would trigger another that would trigger the music and another set of dialogue from Vega. Vega is in my story map is a good guy, supposedly. I haven't yet set my mind on him being good. I haven't set my mind on Carla, which I'm.
Welcome to
This
the
obviously this
KC Mars
facility voice speaker. I'm calling her Carla. In the text documents, she is called Carla in my map. But so there's ignore this. This isn't here right now. It's hidden. You can't see it. If you look here, it's it should be. Yeah, it's allow reuse start enabled. It's not unstart enabled. It won't be here. There won't be this ugly council just sitting here. That's just for the end of the game. So upon pressing this button, Vegas can say.
Marine activated.
And so basically, the story is here that you'll figure the story out. I'm just gonna go through it with you, because if this map never comes to be, I don't want it to just die. And so this music will kick in. Alright. There's a stop music thing here. I don't know if I needed to stop it, but there's another music sequence up there, so I figured I'd produce stop music. So all these guys spawn. You only need to kill this guy to open up this door. When this door opens, everyone in here will spawn except that guy. That guy's for later. The engineer's of course in the corner to blow you up. And I could remove this barrel, but I don't feel like it. So, place ammo here. You start off with a, because you can't start off with a pistol. It's really depressing. I would have started them off with a pistol or melee. Anything but, you know, some sort of loadout weapon. I would have preferred a pistol. I actually would have loved a pistol. And then I could have maybe given them a weapon, and it kind of defeats having a story-based map, a story-based single-player map, which, you know, I'm sure there's other people out there that want to build single-player maps like me, and it really kind of takes away from the experience if you can't, like, say, hey, here you go, here's your first real weapon in this. So, as you're going up, this is the on-open, this is where the chain goes through. So I just put a bunch of these, lost souls, I guess they're called. And they're just gonna come around. I'm not gonna change anything because I can't save the map. Like I said, that's glitched. So you're just gonna climb up here, and the player's just meant to climb up here. There's a bunch of, I think, armor in here. Yeah, there's a bunch of armor in here, armor in the corners. These guys are gonna spawn. Upon picking this armor suit up, Vega's gonna kind of, I guess I wanted to make it seem like Vega was trying to help you, so.
Armor bonus.
Upon Vega saying that,
Theta.
she says Theta. Theta is what I'm aiming to be the player's name, Theta. It's actually a location, but it's really weird to call a location Theta. It's probably something from the campaign or something, but Theta is going to be the character's name. And I kind of put the voice thing in there, kind of being like, Sean, like that motherly kind of thought, like, Theta, how dare you? And then the text will pop up saying you should have never left. That was office down there. And then Vega will say, oh, it's not what it seems, because this is a, whoa. This was glitched before. It's still glitched. What do you know? This is another one of these errors. It's not actually updating. I had a problem with this before, with it trying to be a secret. Whether this is a secret or not in the final version, I want him to say that. Where is the logic chain that's supposed to be going to this? This is how you would get a door to do an on-open command and then never do it again. You just have it on open, always open. and that way you can use unopened triggers, and that way you won't see messages multiple times over. It's not letting me see that message for whatever reason. Alright. So you go up the stairs, you go in here. These guys obviously aren't in here. I had removed these guys, but you know, why not? It's basically a troll crate. Oh shoot. And that's what happens when you have walk mode on. You can't just kind of slowly magnetizes you to the ground. This is like an empty crate. I just did that because just to kind of play with it. But here's where the story kind of really kicks in. I think I'm supposed to have this. Show timer, show objective, show health, show counter, show results. I guess I should have this. I don't know. I don't really care about that. The objective thing was just something extra I was gonna do. So the panel was supposed to be used kind of as a text document. I don't know why. It's actually kind of optional, but I think every player's gonna press it unless they've seen this video. So this is kind of like just like a text terminal of I guess a message of Vega, not really to the player, but just kind of to himself. About the mind wiping, because obviously Doom Guy was in a office. So I'll activate a lockdown in which, unless you kill the Megabyte, which I can named Eye of wait. Oh, this is where I first named it Olivia. Well, that's supposed to be Carla. I couldn't remember what name I originally designed the AI to be, and that's when I first decided to give it a name.
Lockdown disengaged.
But new music starts up. That's what you see going down to stop the other music, because I wasn't sure it was going to stop the other music or not. All these dudes spawn except those three. And then going down, you should be, yeah, you will submit. And Vega will say you will not stop him, blah blah blah. Imps are down here, you can fight them. Speed things up a bit. Just if you're wondering why I'm taking you through this, because in case you didn't hear me before or just forgotten this is fun, I want my map to be out there, or just what I've done, even if it never gets out there, never gets playable. I've played it, I know it works, up until over there. So here is just like a panel to update this. So the first thing it's gonna do is it's gonna say get ready. It's gonna play 5 seconds, and then he's gonna take this. And then I wanted to give the player something to help him out, so I give an inventory thing. The way the inventory thing kind of works is weird, but I gave them a shield wall equipment just because there were a couple of shooter dudes in here, and I wanted them to be able to use something a little bit tactically.
Access forbidden.
So Carla's gonna say your access forbidden thing. I'm trying to make kind of this voice thing that kind of, you know, there's an optional text diary over here, which is kind of important. Yeah, you just go through, kill these guys. Carla's Reaper. The lockdown, obviously I have it to start the lockdown with the text after the text says something, and then end the lockdown after Carla's Reaper dies, which has a shit ton of health, like 225. I don't even know if that's a lot, but it might be. There used to be health ammo here, but like I said, ever since it glitched up, I haven't been able to touch the map. So the keycard's over here, along with another optional text diary of another optional text diary, another objective thing that I probably don't have working, and stuff. So you pick up the keycard, all of these guys spawn. This was glitched before because I made the other area optional, But then I watched a YouTube video. I watched a YouTube video on how to actually do this. So basically, when you kill both Carlos enforcers, you open the gate, and Carla will tell you she should have killed you herself, and yeah, da 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 da. And then you go over here, access your memories. You'll open. I will open the door. It always opens. That's for later. Literally, you get to run through this area free of any hate. There's a huge optional text right here for more story. Obviously, I wasn't shoving dialogue down people's throats here. I mean, a lot of side dialogue here. Keycards instead. I think I should do this with the other keycards. If I could actually change stuff on my map, I would do that. So they could touch the panel, but you don't need to. Well, actually, I should make it so they have to. Oh well. It's kind of a poorly designed map now that I think about it, because they could just pick up the keycard without activating everything else, but that's alright. So the tags and stuff. So it would trigger lockdown. Music. Once again, I like changing up the music. Carlos gonna go into outrage. The survival event will trigger. It could have something to do with the survival event. I could be wrong. I'm gonna try something. I have no clue what's breaking my map. I'll tell you that right now.
Lockdown.
This could be what's breaking my map. But I don't know. There shouldn't be this easy to kind of screw up your map. But let's find out. So I should be able to. Let's see if this works. We'll try it, but I highly doubt. I can't even do that. It doesn't even work like that. On event finished. Apparently, you can put stuff in between the pathing here. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm so mad that this doesn't work. So obviously the yellow key card, and they're supposed to go to get out of here, and then be attacked by one of Carlos' last thugs, which is Carlos' guard, which I beefed up with a bit of damage and a bunch of health. I don't think he triggers anything. It's obviously not a perfect map, and it obviously still doesn't work, but there's more text and stuff here. If I try to save it, it's gonna break. And now we're screwed.